The Ohio Athletic Men's Golf Championships coming up this weekend from West Lafayette, Ohio at River Greens Golf Club. And we're joined by head coach Wayne Schneider as the Yellow Jackets get ready to go for the premier tournament here of the springtime. It's a chance to compete with all the teams in the conference. The Jackets have some momentum going into the tournament after winning an invitational here this past week. I'd like to think that you probably feel pretty good about where you're at, no?
Yes, I do. They have progressed throughout the spring, and they're peaking at the right time because we're heading for that OAC tournament, and coming off a win over John Carroll is always a nice springboard into the OAC tournament. They're playing well.
Scott Schroeder played especially well, the top golfer for Baldwin-Wallace almost throughout his entire career. 4 times he's the OAC Golfer of the Week throughout his career, and as a senior coming off of a terrific round when he shot 74 in the final round. How important is it for you in a team aspect to have a leader like Scott at the top?
Very important, because that kind of sets the tone. The guys know they can expect a low round out of Scott, which really helps the team. And then if we can get 3 other guys to shoot under 80, we'll be right in the hunt.
It certainly is a competitive conference. Otterbein is always good. You saw John Carroll firsthand this week, so you know how talented they are. Let's run through what you expect might be the team of 5 guys that you're expecting to put out there this weekend.
Scott's going to be our #1 player, and then Matt Kirshner, another senior, and Jimmy Clark, a freshman who's playing very well, Hunter Miller, a sophomore, and then for that 5th spot, we're having a playoff between Weston Lucas, a senior, and Ben Ladeka, another freshman.
And definitely some depth for the Yellow Jackets. Kirshner in particular, you mentioned he's a senior, had a career low 71 earlier this year at Hudson Country Club. What do you like most about his game?
He's very long off the tee, and he can score well. He had a minor injury a couple of weeks ago. He hurt his hand playing soccer, and so it's kind of set his game back a little bit. But hopefully this weekend he's healthy again, because he's one of the longest hitters we have out there, and it's always a nice start to your round of golf if you can bomb it out there 300 yards.
Jimmy Clark, as a freshman, played in the #2 spot this past week. Again, he's you can certainly see the kind of talent he has. But as a freshman, never having played in this tournament before, how do you try to keep him mentally focused?
We'll play him down in the lineup so he's not playing against the other team's best player, which takes some of the pressure off. He comes from a very good high school program. He was the newspaper's player to watch in high school, so he's been a great addition to our team. But he's a very good player, and he's right around the 77, 78 round every week, so he's definitely a big plus for our program.
Now, this particular course down at West Lafayette, not terribly long, only plays about 6,700 yards from the championship tees, but they make it challenging by really putting the pins in tough spots, and the greens roll really fast. How much emphasis in this week leading up to it are you putting on the short game, knowing that might be where the rounds are make or broken?
Well, we talked about that this past weekend, because playing Shaker Country Club, the rough was like 6 to 8 inches deep. So I told him that you don't necessarily have to hit driver on every hole, because you want to keep it in the fairway and stay out of that rough, because I saw guys hit the ball 10 feet out of the rough with a full swing because it was so thick. So a lot of it's course management. You know, we've played it before a couple of times, once in the fall, once in the spring, so they know what the course looks like and where to hit the ball to and keep it away from. They have those huge pine trees that run all the way down to the ground, and if you get behind them, it's tough to punch out. So it's a big-time course management situation.
Well, having played the course a couple times already this year will certainly help the Jackets. It's a 27-hole course, and so the way the tournament is structured, they'll play 27 holes Friday, 27 more on Saturday, and then the 18-hole round on Sunday will conclude the championship tournament. And, of course, we'll be there on Sunday to bring you all the final round coverage here on BWYellowJackets.com. Thanks for your time and good luck.
Thank you very much.
All
Look
right.
forward to the weekend.
Good luck to the Jackets.
Thank you.